Madness.
Oh man.
All right.
But yes, Anonymous has taken down the Russian government's websites.
Which, I mean, you know, I don't want to ever criticize them because they'll fucking hack me and rob my bank account dry. But I mean,
they're
you know,
a bunch of little silly bitches
great to
themselves.
not-
So we're at Vegas.
great to not be on the sidelines.
The city of
Anonymous.
dreams.
Good job. Vegas is not the city of dreams. Vegas is the city of debauchery and
That to the hookers.
yeah. God, I remember because you weren't on our Vegas trip, so because me, Scott, and Stefan went to Vegas together.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just did a bros trip to Vegas. By bros trip, I mean not in the way you think. It just we decided we all wanted
Not
to do a
in the
friend
Final
vacation.
Fantasy 15 way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean those two drank a lot, but I mean that was a different problem. But yeah, we just hung out and stuff.
I'm
and, you know,
Saz, I got a trophy. I'm so cool.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then there's NPCs. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we get to play like really shitty golden saucer mini games. Am I correct on that one?
I hope not. Jesus Christ.
Goodness. Yeah.
I just want some slots.
But yeah, no,
Just give me
we
some
asked our
pachinko over here.
taxi driver when we got into Vegas, what are things we could do in here? Like, what's some fun things? He said, well, there's a weed dispensary around the corner. And it's like, that's
And is
great.
that what changed Scott's life forever?
No, Scott's life changed forever later on.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, viewers. If you need
This is
Ross called
not
at
in the
work,
episode.
you can
You're
just
in the menu. I'm
ask
cutting out
me.
the episodes.
ask me, and I will call Ross during working hours for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, you tell me a whole... You usually send me a whole bunch of dumb things throughout the week anyway. Although we've each gotten into that habit where we just send each other dumb things that we end up talking about on stream. But that's because we've been streaming pretty much every week to get this game done.
That's true.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at all the things you...
crap.
Look at all,
I am
look at all the
so-
things you can't interact with. Look at the hookers. You can't
Get me
slap
out.
the
These are
hookers.
regular people.
Whoa,
These
you,
are regular
you
people.
can't slap the hookers. Why
Hot
can't you
pants
slap
are
the
cool.
hookers in this game? Why are there children running around? This is Vegas. I want children running around in Vegas, man. I want to be around hookers.
You
want to
slap the children?
Yeah, slap the children. Why can't you slap the children, man? I want to slap the children. Okay, what's going on here?
Not a lot of security.
Which is weird because it's Vegas.
These people
The place that you don't think about that has security everywhere.
rolled away.
I mean, for these people,
Or maybe it's like the casino plan in Last Jedi. Yeah. We're looking for your guide. Here now. Oh,
Go check
you
it
brought
out.
tag-alongs, you bastard.
would you like some Girl Scout cookies?
I would like some tag-alongs because you brought the best Girl Scout cookie.
I did.
Sadly. Unfortunately, now my dog also wants the best Girl Scout cookie.
Oh, look who it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at the television. Yeah,
They are
exactly.
in such a good spot right now. If
Uh-huh.
these were my friends and I saw them on the TV like
This
this,
is like how I attended that sports book in Vegas and stuff. Like, can I place bets on who's gonna live and die? Like, that'd be great.
this is amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep.
They
those,
look so happy. Oh, she saw Fang.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep those away from Chloe because of the chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. 'Cause
Sorry,
she's-
Chloe.
Yeah, because she's gonna want them because
Looks
she can
like
smell the
the
peanut
army
butter.
finally found him.
Looks like the army finally found him.
Uh huh.
Blow him away with the lassie.
Yeah, kill those hostages.
I mean, that's basically the mindset. That's the whole point of the purge in the first place.
Purge them good.
Uh huh. God, that woman had weird knees. I don't know why. That's
Dude, Lightning's. Did you see Lightning's knees when she was talking to Snow? They were like
no, I haven't.
off-colored, and
You know, no Girl
don't
Scout
worry.
cookies, Chloe.
I'm an expert at preventing dogs from getting food.
Uh huh. Well, unfortunately, you've opened
Mm-hmm.
it, so now, yeah, I'm taking one of those.
We're in. Fuck. Where's my I'm a Lassie button? Where he
Yeah, how
just,
do you
like,
hit the
starts
Lassie
yelling.
button? Unfortunately,
I'm a
Rob brought
Lassie, I'm a
unfortunately
Lassie.
Rob brought Girl Scout cookies out, so now we're eating Girl Scout cookies in stream. That's probably a bad idea.
I'm a Lassie.
But in fairness, we usually record after dinner, and today we didn't record after. We're recording before dinner
Oh my God, where?
because you were building a DDR pad at your house.
Where is
at
the?
your dad's
That's
house.
true. Where is the? I'm building a frame for one. I saw some
Yeah,
people that
exactly.
are building some custom
Yeah,
ones.
because
that look
you
pretty
love
sick,
DDR and you're very good at DDR. So it's like you're
I'm-
building a custom
but
pad.
I can play at medium.
Well, that's way better than I do because I'm an uncoordinated fucking
Well,
mess.
it's gonna be at Scott's wedding.
In
if you need
fairness,
to
I was a
practice.
singer. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are there?
Yeah.
What is the strategy guide say about the chest locations in this area? I don't want to go
It's
hunting
over
around everywhere.
9,000!
Oh my God! What happened to my neck? Did you see that?
Huh?
My he.
No, I didn't see it because I was grabbing
What
the
is
guidebook.
going on? I'm like running, right? And then he'll just stop. And like, am I just like...
I found you wrote a diary entry in one of these pages. I want to
No,
take a
dear.
look at that in a
That's
second.
probably...
Yeah.
that's just notes on the last time I did the tournament. Or the... There's like a battle. See, you have to battle your way through the fucking... What does it say?
Oh, it's trials or something. Okay. Yeah, Rob wrote himself a love letter that we're gonna.
Oh, yeah. Getting the Lightning desktop, how you have to obtain the Super Trophy to unlock the Lightning theme for fucking the PS3.
I mean,
one of the hardest stupid things to do in the game.
And you sure as hell did it, clearly. I think
Well,
I
yeah.
actually did it too. I think I have that theme unlocked too.
Yeah.
Because I at one point.
Zeke versus Gatorix from Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, here's
And
the
Ancient
thing. Yeah. Oh no, we gotta play Yu-Gi-Oh 2 on the channel too. I wanna do me
I
being
do like
Kaiba
Yu-Gi-Oh.
and you being Yugi.
Fucking, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. If it wasn't so expensive, I'd play it.
We should do a draft booster of that one of these nights
I'd be
too.
down. I
Yeah.
love how interactive, like, trap cards and spell cards make the game give you a lot more power
Yes, I would
to,
agree.
like, interact with people when they're
I
trying
would
to pull
agree. I don't
combos.
really like any of the other summons, like the Synchro or XY summons and stuff. I think, but I mean, you know, I obviously understand that's a thing, so it's like, yeah.
I got pretty good at those. Those are, unfortunately, almost non-existent. Or not non-existent, but they've got even more
Yeah,
ways
they're
to
more
summon
powerful
now.
and stuff. Yeah, exactly.
I actually had a fusion monster deck because they made that viable at some point.
Oh, I run an Elemental Hero deck in the Yu-Gi-Oh game for the Switch. It was good. But yeah, no, I played a lot of that during the pandemic
yeah.
just because it was just because it was nice to have you know, it was nice to have like a collectible card game that I had access to, because like Magic the Gathering Arena is only on phones. It's like I don't want to play it on my phone.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, 3's my limit. I gotta stop those here effectively. Oh, it's a Vegas show. I haven't been paying attention to this.
Hell yeah. They have half-naked water sprites.
They sure are. Is this culture appropriation? It feels like it might be.
It's just like the Hatsune Miku concerts.
That's fair.
Oh, look, it's the summon they didn't put in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not it, right?
I think it's Ifrit. Yeah, I think we saw him in the opening cutscene of this game like a million times. Yeah, here he is. There's that boy.
The summon they didn't give us.
Oh
no, that's an evil sea.
Well, it's obviously you know, it's meant to be like, you know, it's basically like, you remember the play from Thor Ragnarok? Like, it's basically that. But where's Matt Damon when you need him?
It's probably busy.
That's fair. You know, that's fair.
I mean, there is Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's true. They talked about Ragnarok in here too. Wait,
That's the name of that guy. That's like
where's
breathing
Taika
fire. That's
Waititi? Is he
Ragnarok.
going to be hanging out as like a rock monster
See,
or something?
That's Ragnarok.
Okay.
They're a good Lassie. I feel like they left that out of the.
Yeah, that's new
Out
mythos
of the
that I don't
story
understand. Yeah, that's new to the equation here. I don't buy that bullshit.
Yeah, can't everybody just run around saying that they're good? They're the good Lassie then? If it's, like,
Apparently
part
not.
of the-
Apparently, yeah. Yeah. I think a good Lassie is probably, you know, like.
A dead Lassie.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, I was gonna say a good Lassie is It's like the Jewish propaganda things in World War II is what I was going for there.
God.
But yeah, it's probably better. Yeah. I mean, it's not better, but I mean, you know, it's still bullshit. Why are we watching this particle effect movie that's just a cutscene that I don't care about? Fine, give me one more because you're eating the whole fucking...
Please.
I mean, you're eating the whole container, Rob.
I already committed. I was hoping you were going to commit to more. Oh, man. That's how it happened, too. There's not a giant gaping hole in the side of Cocoon that they never fixed.
Indeed, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you bastard. Why'd you bring out Girl Scout cookies? You know, it's basically slave labor.
You have to eat it into the mic,
No, you don't, because I have to edit it out, you piece of shit.
and then you have to whisper.
I'll let you decide.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, we do get to have a dating sim with me and Vanille.
I know.
Nope, just says.
Park day.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, this
there we
is
go.
yeah.
A Nautilus Park date with Saz.
Yeah, but should
That's
we
not
really
creepy.
be playing around?
I've seen this before. Apparently, if we bond with her, we get a +2 bonus when we're fusing Personas of the Chariot Arcana. Why does he need to cheer her up exactly? Is it just because she's sad because the people are fighting in a play that is
In
bullshit?
general, they're depressed. She's sad. All right, that's the end of these.
Thank God.
Uh,
You're a bad man, Rob.
she's sad because she's a pulseless sea, and they just made her out to be a fiery evil demon that would get killed.
That's fair. I guess that would make me sad, too.
Also, she's trying to reunite with Fang, and she just saw Fang get attacked by the army.
Much like how watching The Big Bang Theory made me sad because I'm exactly like Sheldon, except I'm not as smart as Sheldon. I will say that much, but I'm also more emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm just Sheldon to everybody else. So. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I prefer Abed in terms of Aspergery characters on television.
In terms of like positively displayed characters,
Yes,
as opposed to Sheldon, who is the little.
I feel there's some positives to Sheldon, but that's just me wishing that I could be that cold towards humanity. That I wish I could be that callous towards people.
He's got like the they play on the assholiness. Oh
Yeah.
God, I have a.
You wrote a strategy guide for how to get.
That's because it's such a bitch because you have to have certain items to use in the upgrades.
I mean, I'm pretty certain I did it too because I'm pretty sure I have that theme on my PS3.
Yeah, and then I charted out the trials because certain fucking nodes of this trial path, of this choice path through the trials are impossibly hard.
It's not like a rogue, like it's a set path here.
Yeah.
Effectively, for those of you who don't know, there
Certain
used to
ones
be
are fucking
there used to be
bad.
not randomly generated things. There turns out there used to be a pattern to things.
It turns out they used to pay developers to actually come up with them instead of saying.
In terms of just putting things in a blender and say, well, if it's too hard, I guess you just got a bad end and you should just try again.
Built by the sanctum.
Good lord, are we gonna do anything in this park or are we gonna sit through cutscenes?
This is wrong. They totally expected to see visitors.
That's fair.
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday.
Ouch.
You're bring your kid to Vegas. Great parenting sass.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping him.
Oh, good. Let's bust him out.
Yeah, but let's bust him out of prison.
More the merrier.
Why are we looking at the water? I don't care about
Because
the
this
water.
is the only good shot of water in the game.
that's fair. You know what? That's fair.
Look,
What?
there's look at the animals.
What are those things? And
I
why
hope I can
we
gamble
not-
on them.
Yeah, I hope I can gamble on them too.
Hey, I'm kidding.
Why are we not doing anything? We're in Vegas.
Upset you?
I want to gamble
It's a
on
bunch of sad
hookers.
I think this is classic Vegas. It's a bunch of sad people.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. You know, comment redacted. That's fair. That's fair.
Not until the time is right.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Saz when the time is right. She's gonna tell Saz at some point, and it is gonna be questionable as fuck.
Yeah, probably. God. Yeah, no.
All right, we're back. Let's go back.
Indeed. Yeah, no. I bet is a much better character than Sheldon, if that's for damn certain. I'll tell you that much. But yeah. But then again, I just also get happy when anybody ever mentions Community.
That's true.
Yeah. There's a false swipe gaming video today that said that, like, somebody Brited it when it came to Archeops' stats. It's just like, that made me so happy. What are with the hookers everywhere?
Passengers.
Yeah.
What? These hookers?
I guess she's wearing more clothes than I thought. Not enough clothes, but more clothes than I thought.
I mean, it's more like Disney in Florida, where it's absurdly hot and nobody's wearing any clothes.
You know what? That's also fair, yeah. Although, I've been to Florida, you'd be amazed at how many sex clubs there are. Like, there is like a sex parlor right next to a Chili's in downtown Tampa.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a bold move, can I just say? It's like it's right near the football stadium too. So presumably you could go watch Tom Brady, although he's retired now. But you could theoretically go watch Tom Brady, then go have a skillet queso at Chili's, and then go watch some whores for the evening. I guess they're not whores; they're strippers.
Yeah.
I understand that if you're a stripper, that probably.
Sorry,
is very
Jimbo.
offensive to you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jimbo. We know you have a burgeoning stripping career. I'm sorry. Oh, what is this sphere we're going into here? It's a Tunnel of Love sphere. Ooh.
No, it's just the CTA.
Ooh,
Or
I don't
the
know, man.
fucking-
Look at the fuck cabin stuff in there. That's a fuck cabin in there.
That would be horrific. Do you see how fast they move through that thing?
Well, I mean, you know, I don't know about you.
Oh
I don't
my
need that
god,
much
it's
time.
one of those
A
things.
bird. Bird.
That's Chocobo. I don't
It
think
sure
that's how
is.
you... They're supposed to say that. Get out of the way,
Yeah.
bird. Get the fuck out of
Well,
my
don't
way.
walk that
I'm trapped.
way.
I'm trapped.
Are you?
See, that's what is he
Did
doing?
you soft locked?
He no, he does that. Like if I'm like moving around weird, he'll like stop and then sigh at me. Like
Well, it's like
"God
you're
damn,
giving him
Saz."
whiplash the way you move around with the camera.
I was trapped by the little sheep monsters.
Why are with the little sheep monsters? Why don't I remember these things? They're
I don't know,
adorable.
yeah.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you could make some new friends.
If it wasn't illegal
How have
for
we
you to
still
have
not
this here.
done anything in this world?
Really wanted to
How can you own a chocobo?
Let's look around.
You can own a horse. It's like owning a horse.
I guess it would be like owning a horse.
Yeah.
I feel like Saz lives in an apartment though.
I
I
mean,
don't know
this
that for
is-
sure.
This is a true statement. I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean,
Ooh, you hear
it's-
that? That's the Final Fantasy 13 chocobo track.
It sure is. It sure is.
Right, now give me
Give me
the
something to do. Please give
Well,
me something to do.
Look at how many of these things there are.
There are a lot of chocobos
At
there.
least one of them is going to have a chest, if not more than
Yeah,
one.
probably all of them do. Amazing how you have 6 branching paths that end at a dead end. It's crazy.
I know, you keep talking about this being a hallway, but there's 6 branching paths.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, can't go that way
Can't
for
go-
sure.
okay,
Can't go
good.
that way. Well, I'm less
I am
impressed
quickly
now, Rob.
eating these words.
Rob, I'm quickly less impressed.
Oh my, oh my.
I'm so far less
oh
impressed,
my.
Rob. I gotta
Well,
say, really
that
not
just
impressed. Would not eat here. 2 stars.
Ooh,
yeah.
they were just talking about the Fiend Lord's Keep. That must be the Demon King. This must be an isekai.
Oh God. I mean, you
Look,
know.
it must look. We've died and gone to fucking Chocobo
I
hell.
think an isekai might actually improve this game, and I hate isekais so
oh
much.
God, I hear you on that.
Yeah,
Unless
they're-
it's the good ones, like
Yeah.
Ray Earth or Inuyasha.
There's one that's kind of intriguing me now, which is a guy gets reincarnated
Yeah,
as a
glad I
girl in a fantasy world, but then
Oh,
he's
is it
with
creepy?
his friend who's like a 30-year-old businessman, and he's still just a businessman, but apparently he's really good at like karate and shit. Now, if you can get past all of the what very clearly is gay panic because they keep falling for each other, it's very funny in terms of like there's there's
Oh
like
my God, there's a Chocobo finding
Ah,
minigame.
fuck this shit.
Player's guide. Where's the Chocobo?
I don't want to play this game. You have the
Hello,
here's-
child.
Yeah, where's the strategy guide? We're gonna have to turn on the light here too. It's getting dark. You know, there's very clearly a
You want
character
to sing
that
along
is.
to the Chocobo song?
No, I don't want to
got
go into the
lyrics.
Chocobo song. Fuck you, Rob. No, there's a guy in there who's identically to Kirito, and he's a total knob, and I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh wait, too
yeah,
late. Found him.
because Sword Art Online's a piece of shit. It's not like they had a lot of space for you to go, Rob. You really didn't need me to look up the strategy guide for this.
I thought he ran away. He disappeared.
Oh no, now you gotta find him again.
He's probably hiding with the.
Oh
fucking-
God, is this? I'm getting flashbacks to finding Olaf's head parts in
Uh.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
All right, I found him.
God, there really is nothing in this area here. It's literally just a mini game that you're forced into, and then you go on to a boss fight. Jesus Christ.
Oh right. Oh yeah. I mean, the boss fight is pretty fucking cool. So this is where it's gonna get a little intense
Yeah.
because Vanille is like, you know what? I know the perfect time to drop my knowledge bombs.
I
I wasn't
That's
paying
fair.
attention. Where the fuck did it go?
I don't know. I don't
God,
care.
no.
I mean, it's a section that's
Oh,
not that
no.
large.
Vanille,
Rob.
where?
Probably in her hair. There
Oh,
it is.
there we go.
Yeah. It's not a large section.
I mean, I can just run around and
Yeah,
slam the X
just
button.
keep hitting the X button everywhere you go, and you'll eventually
We
find
went
it.
back. We already went that way, you stupid bird. I'm gonna
This,
kill that
just
bird.
to be clear, this is not a mini game. This is hell.
I told you right when I walked in. Isekai, we died and went to Chocobo Hell.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
saw the little
Pretty
bitch
fair.
over here.
What a great pun. Yeah.
Samuel Johnson, one of the
You're thinking of
one of-
Samuel L. Jackson.
1600s. Samuel Johnson, one of the originators of the modern dictionary.
Oh, okay.
He once said, "Any man who would pick a pun would pick a pocket."
I thought, for some reason, I thought you were going to say how Mark Twain invented the isekai genre, which is true because
That's
he
true, actually.
Yeah, because
Did
he had
you-
the
that's-
cowboy in
Yes.
New York, effectively. Yeah.
Yes, he did indeed invent the isekai genre.
Yeah, exactly.
You can thank Samuel fucking Clemens. Thanks, Samuel Clemens, for inventing this hellish genre.
Indeed. Yeah. It's just
Bastard.
It keeps getting worse. Like, there was that one I sent where it's like, I'm a vending machine, and it's just like, I vend shit out, or it's just like...
Oh, look at that. It gave me a treasure chest.
There you go. And there's a new one where, you're just a sword. You're just reincarnated as a sword, and that's the whole premise of it, and you have no personality, and you're just a sword. Yeah, it's all dumb and stupid.
Ooh, a star
Now...
planet.
I don't know what that says about how living in Japan is currently at the moment. If that says something about how their economy is shitty, where they need to be reincarnated as something else entirely. I'm not about to say it is or it isn't, but certainly I could say that being in
the
a
state of Japan where this is like your power trip.
Well,
fantasy.
certainly we've known long by now how every anime is about a 15-year-old that being an adult in Japan sucks.
Yeah, that's been the case since the 80s at least. Well, maybe
It's
not
just
the
like
80s.
yeah, like
Maybe
there
not till the
are a
90s.
few breakthrough examples. Recovery of an MMO junkie is very good. Because it stars a 30-year-old woman, which what anime does that?
Oh yeah, that's
So it's like that's a good one. But I mean, like in terms
birds.
of like,
Damn, I should watch that one. Is that any good?
I have
Or
it.
is
You can borrow it if you want.
Ooh.
It's good. It's only 13 episodes. So yeah,
Ooh.
it's about a girl
I'd be
falling.
down.
It's about a girl who finds love in a dating sim. And is just like but her real life is kind of falling apart because she basically she's just trying to figure out life. And it's a very good. It's a very, very good character study anime.
Oh, that's part of the plot to I'm in Love with the Villainess, where
Yes.
a woman who is in her 30s and is an office lady dies and then gets reincarnated.
As an isekai, but she knows she's in an Otome novel, and I exactly. So she knows she's gonna die, so she's kind of rejecting suitors. But
She doesn't know she's going to. No. That's my next life as a villainess.
Oh,
That's
okay,
not,
wrong. We're talking about the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
talking about I'm in Love with the Villainess, which is a ton of fun.
Okay, I like the other one though. I like the.
I haven't done there. I haven't checked that one out too far yet.
Like I know Ranma's kind of shitty, but because like it's dated as heck. There's a
It is
lot
dated,
of
but, yeah.
there's a lot, but I still love Ranma's love triangle bullshit.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff, and
yeah.
so I still love that. I'd love if they could remake Ranma, but with a modern lens, because there's some problematic shit in Ranma.
Well, yeah, I mean that was, what's her name?
Yeah.
Maria Takahashi.
Yeah, because she did Inuyasha and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's great that it was written by a woman, but
They went to a BTS concert in Yashahime and demons attacked. Oh my god!
great.
Had to
That's
throw that
good
out there.
stuff. That's
I know
fine.
they
Yeah,
execute the
I've not seen that yet, so that's great.
They're not total monsters.
But certainly I would eliminate the character of Happosai entirely, because he's just problematic incarnate.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit less of Ranma wandering around topless as a girl. Probably also a little bit of that too.
Listen,
I've not been paying attention to anything that's been happening. They've just been.
plenty of time to split.
Well, I
This is
mean,
Snow and Hope
Saz
all
just
over
said he's
again.
going to turn himself in. Or
Uh-huh.
Saz just said he's going to turn himself in.
Yeah.
And Vanille's like, don't just turn yourself in. They're going to kill you. And he's like, I know they're going to kill me. I just want to see my son one last time. And they'll let me do that.
Well, he's just giving up. Exactly. Yeah.
You can't.
And now she's freaking out.
Uh huh.
What about Dodge? It's a lessee because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge.
Which is her, as we've
Exactly.
seen in
I
cutscenes.
know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
I mean,
And now she's going to say who?
yeah. Blame somebody else. Blame Tucker Carlson. Do it.
Blame Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, exactly. Do it.
Was
Well, too
Oh,
late.
wait.
Can't
the birds,
say it.
The birds came in.
Even
to
though
save
there
the
was
day.
technically a 5-second gap.
Oh,
where she
wait, there's a
said
gun.
it.
Somebody's got a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, they're surrounded.
Yep, they sure are.
Oh, but somebody let Saz in with his guns.
Yeah,
that seems like an oversight.
Yeah, no,
It
everybody's
seems like
fine.
a very big oversight.
Well, it's not America. Like, they don't have as much gun control as we do.
Oh,
and
right.
stuff.
Yeah, we've got a lot of
Exactly.
gun control here because of all the fucking guns. Here, they're
Yeah,
just like, this man has
yeah.
guns. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
No place left to run.
But also, I get shot with guns all the time in this game and nothing bad happens.
That's also true too. Yeah, bullets don't really seem to be impactful unless they're story driven, which I think that's not a unique problem to Final
Well,
Fantasy.
they're certainly not impactful when you're holding your
Yeah.
your fucking
I mean, that like,
coat out in front of them.
that's not a unique problem to Final Fantasy though. That's a problem
Yeah.
to like, I mean, like even Call of Duty or stuff, or any of these modern shooters where you go around the corner and suck your thumb and you get your health back and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's just a normal normal. That's just like a bullet doesn't matter unless it happens in a cutscene. Yeah, this area kind of does have Kingdom Hearts vibes. I feel like now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting like we should be fighting some Heartless here, not these generic gunmen here, effectively.
The generic soldiers. Shot
Even though there
dead,
are
shot
generic
dead,
Heartless, if
shot
that's for damn certain. So,
All right,
yeah.
haste.
So did you see that they released the Kingdom Hearts games on the Switch?
Probably.
And did you know that they're all the Cloud version?
What does that mean?
So,
Cloud is a character in it?
well, yes, Cloud is a character in it. No, they run on the cloud, like Stadia.
So I can play them on my phone?
No, you can play them on your Switch, like you
but
would
it's
like.
only from the cloud, so I
Yeah.
don't have to install it.
Yep.
I see. Is
Now,
that
what
good?
would you hazard a guess that they run like?
I imagine that all of the high-level boss fights run like a dream.
Well, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, it all runs like shit.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Look, yeah, I mean, God, Scott was so into Stadia, and I bought games just to hang out with Scott and play Stadia. But I mean, it's just Stadia deserved to die.
And it did, didn't it? Did it?
I mean, it's basically dead. Like, it's not the technology works, although obviously America we don't have good bandwidth, so like we have the data caps and stuff, which means if I played more than like 20 hours of a game in a given month, I go over my data cap. So that's problem number one. But then problem number two is just, you know, if they built a Steam Marketplace-esque store where, you know, I could get discounts on games. That's the other thing. I don't want to pay full price for games. I never pay full price for games. I only play full price for games I care about. Other than that, like I mean, you've seen my game collection and stuff. 99% of those I wait till like $10 sales and stuff when they're gone, and that's when I'll play things like I just got the Shenmue games because I've been watching the anime on Adult Swim, and I kind of want to check them out.
Shenmue has an anime?
Yeah, no, it's airing on Adult Swim right now.
Is it good? The Shenmue games are like known as being like classic games.
I mean, they're classic in terms of how cheesy they are, and so
Well,
the
there
anime
was the
is very
cheesiness,
cheesy.
but they had like really innovative things like
yes, like they're the origin of QuickTime
use the
events,
little,
which
like,
could
quarter
burn.
machines.
Well, they're the origin of QuickTime events, which could burn a fucking in a fire for all I care. But I mean, you know, I want to play them because I've skipped those, despite having a Dreamcast. I never got the Shenmue games. So I picked them up because I saw them. They're like $5 at GameStop. I was just like, yeah, I'll get them. Fuck it. That's when I picked them up when I picked up Elden Ring. But I'll play Elden Ring first. But you know, the anime is good. You'd like it, so check it out.
Yeah, I'm down. That looks like a fun, fun one.
Yeah, no, Adult Swim's been making their own anime now, which is yeah, the mixed bag. Fena Pirate Princess was pretty good. Blade Runner looks like a bad PS2 game.
Who was involved in the Blade Runner? Did they have a good director?
I don't know. Who did the Blade Runner Black Lotus anime? Let me look it up here. But I mean, the biggest problem with Black Lotus is just that it looks like shit. The studio was Soul Digital Arts. It was directed by Shinji Aramaki and Kenji Kamiyama.
Haramaki from Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, that's Ghost in the Shell there, yeah.
The monkey? Gorilla? What do they call him?
Well, he did East of Eden. Yeah, it's the Ghost in the Shell guy,
East,
yeah.
hang on, is that what it's called?
East of Eden, yeah.
It's called East of Eden.
East of the Eden.
Okay. So I'm gonna say because East of Eden is a
were you
Steinbeck
trying
novel.
to shame me?
No. East of Eden is a John Steinbeck novel, and I thought for a second somebody made an anime out of a fucking novel from the 1930s.
No, but like it all looks like a bad like PS2 it all looks like a bad
that is
PS2.
kinda
Like the
rough.
animation is janky as shit. Like I mean, it's like watching a bad CG thing. It's not good. And they made Ghost in the Shell like they should be good with CG. That's the problem why it's bad.
I mean, the new Ghost in the Shell was a little weird to get used to.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that
true.
guy's illustrations. The guy that does the illustrations.
Yeah, no, he does good work.
He's a fun guy. He's a pretty cool artist.
Yeah.
Back before he started up on Ghost in the Shell.
I never
back
saw.
when he lived in Russia.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
But now he lives in.
I mean, I'm not
Russia.
saying, you know, like, We've never talked about him, but do you know of the bread man, Artemi Panarin, or no?
No, who's that?
He was on the Blackhawks, and now he's not on the Blackhawks, which is fine because the Blackhawks turns out are fine with rape and not cool. So, but Artemi, it's the whole thing with the Blackhawks is shitty. We're not gonna get into that, but Artemi Panarin was very anti-Putin, but he's Russian.
Oh.
So now all of his family's in hiding.
Rough.
It sucks.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's just like he's like one of the best hockey players in the NHL. So I mean, like he's got millions of dollars. That I mean, like it's kind of like, and even he has to be afraid of that. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, although I did see Ovechkin, who may be one of the greatest hockey players of all time, was standing up against Putin. So,
Damn.
maybe that's a sign that things are changing. I don't know.
So, I mean, Putin's clearly showing that if they have half their military force currently, aside from nukes, which doesn't really factor into percentage equations very nice.
Yeah,
but
that factors into a whole bunch of other equations, like how effective is my go bag, and do I have enough radiation
do we live
pills?
too close to an urban center?
Exactly. What is the range? Like, we're about 50 miles outside of Chicago. Is that enough for me to have to be concerned?
Very close comparatively.
Yeah, you're closer to the city than I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's but interesting questions that we have to ask.
Yeah,
Although
if the fucking Cold War nuclear brinksmanship is coming back, not something I was hoping I'd have to deal with in my lifetime.
I mean, in fairness, I thought for sure we'd have to deal with that when Donald Trump was president, because he openly said he wanted to use nukes.
I assumed, nukes were going to be still... the people have not been paying enough attention to nukes.
Yeah, I mean, we really haven't, and I mean, that's the other thing is it's all that technology's from the 60s and shit, which
the
really
nuclear arsenal needs
concerns
to be updated.
It
greatly.
really fucking concerns me.
I think it was in Obama's administration they did some modernizing of the nuclear arsenal.
I think they did some of it, but then I remember hearing about John Oliver they said they lost a nuke for a day or something like that.
I mean, there was probably a ton of
I'm
lost
sure
nukes in Russia.
Sure there are.
And elsewhere around the
world.
world.
Well, because I mean they basically fell. So I mean, yeah, unfortunately, one of the downsides we're learning is that Ukraine had to give up their nukes as part of it, and they gave them back to Russia and stuff. And it's just hindsight 2020. Don't. I think we're learning just don't give up your nukes if you have nukes. I think it's a good rule of thumb.
That's why countries are always fighting to get nukes,
right.
Nuclear reactors, and power.
Exactly. Yeah.
Although nuclear power is still probably the go-to climate-friendly.
I mean, it seems like it certainly is.
Assuming that somebody doesn't invade Chernobyl,
which they did apparently. So
it sounds like they captured it and took hostages, but didn't.
But for what strategic purpose? So that's the thing that concerns me.
They don't have. There's nothing they can do with a nuclear radiation site.
I mean, this is true for them to get to where they need it. Well, I mean, they could shoot it with a tank or something, and then.
I guess they could blow it up. That'd be
they could blow it up. Don't rule that out as a
fucked.
possibility, or have it because there's staff that works there and stuff that all can't do their jobs and stuff.
Well,
so it's
are prisoners of war.
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that because this is happy fun time. We're in Vegas. We're having happy fun time in Vegas here.
Let's talk about modernizing the nuclear arsenal.
Yeah, let's talk about doing all that.
They could use a lot more smaller strike area nukes.
They sure
and those
could.
Are a lot more threatening.
Like the nukes in 24, exactly. Like the suitcase nuke that they put up Hillary Clinton's. That was South Park. That was South Park. That was South Park that did that. Never mind. Oh goodness.
I'm glad haste takes a priority in the auto buff.
I'm glad it is too. Cause it's the best ability.
Yeah, and it's the only one I want to cast. So.
Right, exactly.
Damn straight, I'm so cool.
Well, very clearly they played Metroid in this game. The creators of this game played Metroid. Have you dove into Dread or no? You
no,
other stuff.
I've never played a Metroid game before.
Really?
The closest I've played was an X-Men one that was
Okay.
X-Men with the Zero character on the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, interesting. I don't know about that one then. That's kind of interesting.
Not X-Men. Mega Man.
Oh.
Mega Man, and the character's name was X or something. I was long hair Mega Man.
I said Metroid. What is that's?
It's a Metroid style game.
Oh, okay.
So it's different from the normal Mega Man games.
Gotcha. Okay. We should. I really want to torture you by making you play Metroid Other M, a game I hate, but I mean...
Metroidvania games are what they are.
Metroidvania games are great. I love Metroidvania games, but Metroid Other M is